Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This week we're doing another episode. And I guess you guys haven't read the title yet. If you have. Yeah, this week, a little bit of a change up here, guys, because first off, I'm gonna get right into this video and you guys see how we're gonna be drawing Joker. Um, Listen guys, I don't want to be a stickler, but this video is gonna be a little bit different than I normally do. First of all, uh, you guys have seen. I'm gonna get right to drawing, guys. I kind of want to get this over with. So I'm sorry if I seem in a pissy mood, guys, but I'll explain to you in a minute. So let me just say for one thing, guys. If you guys have seen Joker, this actually the reason why I'm drawing. If you guys are not familiar, I'm drawing Heath Ledger's Joker. I will not be drawing Joker. Um, I believe I have to look. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I don't think I drew Joker anywhere from the first Joker. That movie came out, 5 years ago or something like that. Um, but normally, guys, this would be a time where I would be drawing Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's. Because if you guys haven't seen the movie, or maybe you haven't seen yeah, guys. Where do I where do I even begin with this whole debacle? And the thing is, guys, I don't want to get political. I'm trying to keep politics a little bit out of my drawing, but the thing is, like, you can't really escape it, guys. And I know I mentioned some of you probably know my politics. You can probably guess. I've never tried to like make it so that you guys, if you guys don't agree with me or anything like that, I hope you guys, because this channel is mainly about art, guys. I don't want to really flood. There's enough politics in the world. Maybe one day I'll do some stuff about my own, you know, uh, but for right now, I try to keep it out of it because I know it's not what you guys come here for. But there's something I want to say um, about this movie. But first of all, let me just get to. I'll get into it later, guys. But for the most part, guys, let me get back to what I was talking about. So this week, I'm gonna be drawing. Right now, I'm gonna be drawing Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker. If you guys aren't, it was Heath Ledger was just amazing at the time, guys. It's funny. I do want to take this because I want to take our minds back to the good times. When and I've drawn this Joker a million times. So I apologize, guys, if I'm not any you know about this, but I'm not really happy this last week, and then this stuff that's been going on. So let's try to forget about that for just a little second. I'll get into it. But yeah, you guys, if you have ever seen The Dark Knight, and let me tell you something, guys, that was a good time. Whew. I remember uh, when I first saw the teaser for The Dark Knight, guys. I knew Batman Begins. The thing is, guys, like, we were also used to a different kind of Batman, and like seeing Batman Begins was kind of interesting. So it was a different take on the character, and then we all thought, like, he was just developing. It was kind of short because the thing is, guys, this is back then when Batman was still, but there's different versions of Batman, like the cartoon or this or this or that. So we weren't really sure what to expect of it, and it was kind of strange how, like, the Batcave wasn't even developed in the second one by the Dark Knight. He was, the house burned down, and spoiler alert, if you guys have seen, I'm sure you guys have seen these movies by now. If you're not, screw you guys. The Dark Knight will forever be one of the greatest, and let me tell you something, I want to make sure, guys, that it's not because of Heath Ledger's death. If you guys are not aware, Heath Ledger died just after the filming of this movie. I believe he filmed another movie. I'm not 100% sure at the time, but yeah, it was just when his career was taking off. He did Brokeback Mountain at the time, which, it was kind of an interesting movie, but still. And then of course he got cast as the Joker, and everyone thought, But when I first heard him as the Joker, guys, when I first heard his view, oh, it was amazing. And I knew he was going to be amazing. I knew this was going to be, and I knew they were probably going to do several sequels, and stuff like that, with his, obviously that didn't happen. But I don't want to say that this movie, because the thing is, guys, you know what I hate? Like, movies like The Crow, where that, like, because, like, people think that, like, because Brandon Lee also died on set, that people, no, The Crow was actually a generally good movie, guys. I think. So it's not just because, like, because we often praise a lot of films after a character, after an actor's death, actor and actress's death, and I think it sucks because it's not just like, the Crow was actually a decent movie. Same with Heath Ledger's Joker. So, yeah, I'm gonna fill up the whole page with this one, guys. So this one's just gonna be a close-up shot. I've done this before. I really want to capitalize on the detail, sorry, I guess I'm going back and forth. I know I'm a little frazzled, so bear with me on this, but Anyways, guys, I don't. If you guys want to watch this movie, this is going to be a lot of politics involved. So I will get to it in a minute. Um, but I'm trying to stick with the drawing in this so you guys don't completely hate me. So, but let's just get a little fun with this guy. So I'm gonna get his hair in. I love Heath Ledger's hair in this, and his hair kind of like reminds me of like what my hair would look like if I grew it out, guys. A lot of my friends and stuff don't really. When I was in high school, I had a really curly hair, and a few friends know. I never let it get like this long, but I know I would have really wavy hair like this guy. So, let me scale this down a little bit. So I really like the, and I'll fix a few things. I know his face is kind of looking a little fat, but it's supposed to be like a close-up shot, guys. So, but I decided to draw this, guys, because I don't think I'm going to see Joker the movie. And if you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. You know, is it all really that bad, or no? I haven't seen it yet, guys, and I don't know if I'm going to see it. So, um, I'm just really mad at this whole thing. And, you know, it's just because this stuff keeps happening, and it just, you know, guys like me are always screaming at the top of our lungs, and no one. So, like, I'm sorry, Jacer and all these guys, I'm getting political in this one. Because this has everything to do with politics and everything that's happening in Hollywood, guys. Because I want to tell you guys one thing and I know some people would probably never thought of this, but I want to say that I do believe that the first Joker movie, the reason why, the thing of this, guys, is that I don't know why they didn't expect us to sympathize with Arthur Fleck, because I mean, you know, the Joker has always been like the, you know, because for that take on it, the movie just displayed that he was just this poor guy who just, no matter what he did, and you know, people were beating up on him and stuff like that. The Joker was always supposed to be about, it was one bad day that set him off. You know, we all know that was supposed to be the, you know, the big payoff, the thing that really. And one thing I will say about this movie, guys, is that it came at a time when they wanted you to hate people like Arthur Fleck, and that but they're surprised because they made a totally character that people could sympathize with, because you know, people always feel this way, like Arthur Fleck, like society abandons them, it seemed like that, and it was easy at the time. But the problem is, guys, is that I think they purposely ruined Joker because they knew this movie was going to come out. This is my theory, is that they wanted you to hate Joker at a time when, and I hate to say this, when Donald Trump was just becoming president. I'm not trying to get political on this, but I see a pattern now, because now the media wants. This is what's funny, guys. You know, during this time, life was good. I mean, 2019, just before COVID, 2020, it was good, and they tried to paint certain people, you know, up for uh, how things were bad. And nowadays, it's the old switcheroo. Because the funny thing is that the Joker film is more relevant today than it is. You know, you guys all see what's going on in the news, riots and thievery and things like that going on. Cops can't do nothing. You know, a lot of people are scared to go out of their homes at night. That's happening more today than it was then. I think, you know, someone can, you know, quote me on that, but I mean, I know politics, guys, and I try to keep. But what I'm saying, guys, is this theory, and I actually was thinking of doing a separate video, guys, and I just decided to enter my drawing. Like I said, I'm just wasting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing one video of politics. All right, so don't. If you want to, just mute and just watch me draw. But I got to get this out because I'm sick and tired of this, guys, because this stuff keeps happening. And then people just wonder why. You know, they wonder why the Joker. And like I said, this is just my speculation, but from what I understand, that they took Arthur Fleck and they ruined his character from the first one, which made him good in the beginning. That he was abandoned by society and all that. So he had every reason to kind of snap one day. You know, I'm not saying I'm not saying that like it's a good thing, guys. Don't take that. And I don't want anyone, you know, using this film as a reason to go mad, guys. But it's just a film, you know. It was, you know, how far can you push someone? That was always the spiel. I think they got the main drawing. So wrinkles in his face. Just try to follow, because remember he cut his own face in this one, so it's kind of looking horrible. Okay. So, but that's my theory why because they want you. The thing is, guys, the media is trying to portray that everything's good, because this is an election year, guys. Everyone wants their candidate, and the media wants a certain candidate. You know, trying to portray that the last years are good. I mean, you know, is there anybody out there who's living a good life right now? You've been your grocery. I can't afford groceries, you know. I cancel a lot of stuff. I can't afford stuff, dude. And this isn't me having a pity party, but like I said, I'm starting to see a connection. Like I said, guys, this Joker movie, this should have been an instant hit, guys. But like they said, I'm sure it's well acted. And like I said, I haven't seen it, but from the reviews that I've seen that they've seen, and like I said, I can't spoil the movie, guys. I'm only giving my opinion. I feel like that they're trying, because at the same time they're saying that back then when this movie first came out, they were trying to make Arthur, you know, they wanted you to hate him, even though how can you hate him? He was like, but now they're trying to make him. Now they're trying to make him in the new one. Like I said, and in the four, they didn't count people sympathize. That's what made this movie great. The first one great because everyone feels that they're not being listened to by certain people, by our people, our higher ups, that things like that. That was when they didn't count on that. You know, they wanted people right back then to be riled up and pissed off, and now they want you to be happy. Now they want you to see that Arthur Fleck is just some guy pissed off that he's of a certain group that they're trying to, namely white men, mainly are trying to, because that's kind of the target people. Like Arthur Fleck is a white man, he snapped, and then all the stuff that's happening. They want you to hate that kind of people. Is what I'm saying. Oh, right. That's my theory. I think I made that too big. Oh crap! Silence my phone. Don't hear that, guys. But you see what I'm saying, guys? I mean, I hate to get too political on this one, but it's just it just seems to fit. And this happens every time with these movies. So I'm sorry if I get this political. But like Heath Ledger's Joker, there was no politics, guys. He's just an agent of chaos. In fact, I haven't had a thought like my theory, like the movie kept you guessing about the Joker, which it's funny because like I think I'm just about done. I'm gonna do most of the wrinkles with the ink brush, guys. I think it'll look better. But I hope I'm not rambling. I hope I'm making sense, guys. Like I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is that the movie, when the first Joker at the time came out at a time when they wanted you to be upset about what was going on. They wanted to hate the world and see that the world, because it's like because Heath Ledger, Joaquin. And let me tell you, guys, I loved Joaquin Phoenix. I love Joaquin Phoenix. I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan of his movies. I love anything he really does, except for Napoleon. I wanted to watch Napoleon, guys, but I heard that's not a good movie. But um, Gladiator, Signs. I'm a big. So I think he did a great job portraying the character as in this version of the Joker, because we all know the Joker was meant to be a standalone film. It wasn't meant to be. You didn't expect to see Batman come in to beat his ass, his arse. Sorry for my language. To beat his butt. So we all knew that going in, and it was a different take. It was different, because the Joker, in a way, is much like Batman. He's an idea. The Joker is just as much of an idea as Batman was, of an agent of chaos, an agent of however you want to take it. It depends on the version. But like I said, in a way, he's always been an agent of chaos. But in this version, he was a version where, how should we say, he was more of a realist. It's funny. The Dark Knight really was all about, the thing what Christopher Nolan did is that he created a real life version of everything, what Batman would be like in real life. Because if you guys actually catch the drift of the Dark Knight and all that stuff, they even shot in realistic areas, New York, Chicago, because like it didn't feel like Gotham. It felt like just real life, And the Joker. I mean, I haven't felt a difference in Gotham since, believe it or not, dude, the Batman, the new one, the one with Penguin and all that. I haven't felt like, because Gotham is supposed to be like its own, like kind of cartoonish, like um, its own little style, I guess. It's supposed to be a city, a unique city, but since he hasn't slept. Yeah, because with Heath Ledger and all the characters, because Batman has always been kind of a realistic, there were happy homemakers turned into Catwomen and scientists turned into mad scientists. Batman was always trying to help, lawyers who get scarred in their face by mob bosses. Yeah, exactly, guys. That's what Batman was always been. He's always been trying to help the ordinary citizen. Even because all of his greatest villains, Clayface, were all just people, actors trying to just swallowed up by. And that's the same thing with Arthur Fleck, but it was just more. It's more to me. It was more realistic than even Christopher Nolan because Arthur Fleck was just a guy, you know. And it's his speech. Let me tell you something, guys. It's the speech at the end of the film when he's like, you know, nobody's civil anymore. When he says that part, that's the part that hit home, guys, because everyone knows. Because that was that's always been the politics of today, guys. You know, everyone these days just wants everyone to agree and make a decision. But we can't do that anymore. Everyone, you know, no one's civil anymore. Exactly. You know, it's hard to find civility, guys. And I'm sorry if this is such a downer video, but you know, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff going on. So, guys, I apologize if you don't want to watch this video. I totally get it. I think a lot of you are feeling the same way, that you're all feeling forgotten. You're all feeling, you know. The problem is that they were using this character as a way that they were afraid that people would promote violence from this kind of guy, not in the way that they want. But because I'm telling you, the people, you know, Hollywood, they want violence. They want people to be mad and pissed off, and they want you to be rioting the streets, and you know, they just don't want it right now. They wanted it then because the wrong person was in office, guys, and that's what I'm saying. Back then, they wanted you to be mad in 2019, 2020-ish, around that era. They wanted you to be mad because, you know, and now they want you to they want you to hate characters like Arthur Fleck and see him, you know, as somebody who's just who is not that the world is it's just people like him who are mad, who are because they're not getting their way, basically, you know. Does that make sense? So that's the way I see it. That's why I'm drawing this Heath Ledger, because, you know, guys, I'm tired of the politics. I'm tired. I was normally gonna. I was actually planning. I was planning to draw Joaquin Phoenix stuff. I believe I haven't done it for. I'll check my list, guys. But I know I've drawn a version of him a while back. I don't think I filmed it because when the movie came out. So I don't know my own videos. Guys, I have over 60 videos right now. So no. But see, guys, it's the same thing with the hair. So try to keep it wavy, thick lines and stuff, but like follow the hairline. So and do a little stringy hairs on the end. Heath Ledger has the hairs that are. I'll add it in with some dark lines. But I'm gonna put in the title, guys, so you guys won't be fooled to think that this is not really merely a drawing video. This is me lashing out, guys. I'm sorry, and I hope you'll bear with me on this. But I think a lot of you feel the same way. You know, some of you saw the Joker, and I'm just trying to explain to you why I think the Joker is terrible. I mean, not just because I think, you know, they had some solid actors. I love Lady Gaga, believe it or not. I liked her in she was good in the Star Was Born. If you guys saw that movie, that was good with Bradley Cooper. Have you seen the original? Is really ridiculous. There's something about I can't say because the subject of doing things yourself. I can't. I will not say. But still, good movie, good acting, good singing. You know, so I thought it was still a solid. And then another thing I'm telling you guys is that I truly think that they wanted to. The problem is, guys, that they announced it when it was going to be a musical. I think people were turned off by it, and then they played the trailer. I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay, there's hardly any musical stuff in, so I thought maybe, you know, give them the benefit of the doubt. And then last week, guys, I'm like, oh yeah, the movie came out. I totally forgot. Like I don't keep up with any movies anyway, and that's what I'm saying, guys. I don't normally, guys. I mean, I keep up with all the movies. I know exactly when, you know, when the next Iron Man's coming out or whatever. You know, I mean, is anybody excited for anything anymore, guys? At least not Marvel or Disney. I mean, for that for sure. I mean, there's still some things I'm looking, you know, like there's Sonic, guys. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's movies like that, you know. No one's excited for like this stuff anymore. There's the Penguin, the show. I was watching that with my dad just yesterday, guys. He has HBO, so when I was over at his place, he was playing the first episode. It was good, you know. So what's I mean, like I said, so there definitely is an audience for these things, guys. I mean, Colin Farrell playing the Penguin, and they could have just gone some guy. You know, he spends like 3 hours in the makeup chair just to look, you know, all big and, you know, whatnot. That, and lo and behold, good show. So where are we going off the rails? And like I said, it's always the message, guys. Always the crappy message they keep trying to stick in every movie. That's why Joker failed. And I don't need to see it to know, guys. So I may still go see it. I don't know. I told some friends who may see it, but just like it wasn't something like normally I see these movies like on Sunday. I get all dressed up, and yeah, I remember last year I wear the Joker. I wore my Joker T-shirt. Not this time, guys. This I would have seen it last night actually, or sorry, I'm filming this on Monday, guys. So it's normally Sundays or something like that. I go out and we go to the movie theaters. I didn't do that. I stayed home. Me and Mike played some Sea of Thieves. So anyway, and what's your opinion, guys? I mean, am I way off here? Because like I said, some of you are mad, and I'm just trying to fill in the blanks why you guys are mad, because why you thought it was a bad film. Because I'm telling you, you thought it was a bad film because they took the character and they wanted you to hate him, or they wanted you to um, not hate him per se, but they wanted the character to kind of generate the kind of, they wanted you to be hateful. Now that you sympathize with this character, you have to remember, guys, the media is trying to portray things like it's all gravy, like everything's okay. And look, guys, everything's not okay in the world right now. So, and it's okay to be, to say that. I mean, we can't live in denial and say that, there are people who are really struggling, and stuff like that, hurricanes and stuff. The media's trying to act like, like nothing's happened. That they're trying to gaslight you and make you think you're the one who's, it's your fault. You're just, it's your fault. You're just unhappy. No. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just trying to get away from that right now yeah, I'm not going to be drawing. We'll see, guys. I may actually, I would like to draw Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, but for right now, I just can't right now, guys. I really had enough. You can't escape. Like, it's funny. Like, I know I'm talking about politics, guys, but we have to talk about this so we can start figuring out the issues and what's going off, why we're going off the rails here. So, people resign. I mean, give me your guys' opinion, and I want you guys' opinion on Joker and what's going on with the state of the world. I mean, you guys, like, you just don't care, but I do care about this world, guys. I do care about the people in it. I know there's a lot of people who are suffering, and yeah. I mean, sorry, guys. Can I just have one video where I just rant about this, because just over and over, and then you see like shows that are. People gotta have hope, guys. Because let me tell you something, guys. We do play important roles. If you guys are artists, don't ever think that you're ever not useful. Because let me tell you something, guys. You may not be doctors and lawyers. You may not be firemen or cops. But let me tell you something, guys. And I've said this over, and I will say it again, that we are the people that help those people. When the doctor goes home to his or her family, and they see things, they have to tell people the bad news. That's where we come in. That's when the doctor, spends time with his or her family. They put on Iron Man. They watch that together. They watch The Dark Knight. They unhook for a little while and have some joy. That's where we come in, guys. You guys, don't forget, your job in life is just as important. So, and I know I'm sounding like a little bit of a Debbie Downer earlier, guys. No, that's only because like I just see this over and over. But like I said, that allows us to have these kinds of conversations. Anyway, guys, in case you haven't seen, I'm starting to get the drawings in. He has black eyes. Got the makeup, but this is the part of the movie, guys, where he just tried to kill Harvey Dent. So, and his makeup is all smeared. I like that. But that was one of my favorite, the way he looks. So, eyeshadow going. It's smeared, so we want to leave just a little bit of whites. And I don't care, guys. I'm giving you guys one video where I have a little bit of a rant, guys. I'm sorry. We truly are in strange times, guys. Don't listen. You can't listen to the media. You can't look. I know I'm not saying you give up, guys. Not at all. I'm not saying you just like wallow in self pity. But we got to have these conversations. You can't live in delusion and act like nothing's happening. That's the problem. The media wants you to be in delusion, to think like everything's hunky dory when it's not. Election years are like this. I promise you guys, once the election's over, things will bounce back, because at least the some of it, most of us will know where we're at. But until this next month, it's going to be a horror show. I promise you that, guys. You know, I mean, this is extraordinary times. I mean, guys, they tried to assassinate Donald Trump. I mean, you know, whether you're for Trump or not, I mean, that's scary stuff, guys. You know, so it's scary. So, and let me tell you something, guys. I don't wish ill on anybody who thinks differently. But one side does. That's what I'm saying, guys. There is one side that does believe that, like, if something like that happened to Trump, no, they'd be okay. I guarantee you guys, I can put out a video right now saying like I would do something to the president and nothing would happen to me. You know? But if I did something to the other party, I can guarantee the FBI would be kicking down my door and you know, so let's see, yeah, but yeah, guys, and let me tell you something. The Dark Knight was amazing. I remember, guys. Me and Mike went to the theater by my house. He came over that day. This is when we were real young, and this is back in 2008. We just graduated high school. We went to the mall, and I bought the Dark Knight, my first Dark Knight T-shirt from Hot Topic or whatever. No, it was Spencer's. They had like the Joker. I have the shirt, guys. If you've seen it, it's the excuse me. It's the Bat Signal. It's a black T-shirt with a dark what do you call it? It's black T-shirt with the Dark Knight, and it's got the blue and the circles for the stuff like that. And I wore it to when we first saw the movie. And let me tell you something, guys. I spoiled it for myself. So if you guys don't remember, in certain theaters they had the movie open. In certain movies, you were able to watch the first like 9 minutes of the movie, the bank robbery scene, all the way up, basically all the way up to the point where he takes off his mask and he drives away in the bus. You could see that. I watched it on YouTube at the time, and this is back then when YouTube, people just filmed stuff in there, and I didn't care, guys. I saw the thing, and I was still shocked. That's how good that movie was. I spoiled it for myself. I couldn't believe it. I didn't even care at the time, and when I saw the movie, I was still like, I still thought of it like I never even saw it. That's how good The Dark Knight was, and it is, guys. It was well written, well paced, great characters and stuff like that, and that's just what made this character so great. There was different theories. My theory, guys, really, if oh, guys, I want to hear in the comments. What's your favorite fan theory about the Joker? Mine was that he was a former soldier. I loved it. I actually wanted to do a comic book. I had an idea. Don't steal my ideas, guys, but whatever. I had an idea of drawing a version of where, and I don't care. You guys can draw this if you want. I don't know if anyone will steal this idea. It was just a fan theory I had where like Joker or Heath Ledger's Joker was a soldier. And then his last mission, he gets his face blown off or something like that. And then he leaves on one last mission. Because it makes sense that the theory that the Joker is a soldier, that make his knowledge of explosives, and him being a tactician. Maybe he can, I would have drawn like him like executing a plan to show how smart he is, something like that. So, just an idea I had. If you guys want to take that idea, it's okay. I kind of abandoned it, not to rose any more money. But this is when I first started drawing, guys. When I first started, well, not drawing, but when I started to take my art seriously. So we came with them. After we saw Iron Man came out the same year, it was a good year for comic book movies. Oh my god, that was the year, guys. Yep. Get some black areas. Remember, guys, the hair, add some shadows, and then kind of work your way in with the. Don't ever try to make it perfect, but add some strings and stringy areas. Okay. Try to follow the lines here. His hair does have some shadows to it, so it's okay to go off screen here. I wanted to because from the picture I'm using is just straight up like this, guys. He's just on the wall. I've drawn this a million times. It's this thing. I actually have several pieces that I've drawn. Oh my god, it still creeps me out. And the theory goes that the Joker did kill him. That Heath Ledger got so into this role that basically just went insane. Crazy, right? But oh well. You rest in peace. But I'm sorry, guys, that this is such a I really apologize, guys, if I'm using this video. I'm not trying to sway you guys political or make you down. It's just this movie really, to me, when I was over the weekend trying to like watch some reviews, and like I said, from the reviews I've said that I've seen, they talk about, and that Arthur Fleck is just not the same character he was. That basically it's an fu, an fu to the fans who like the first Joker. And like I said, it all makes sense because like I said back then, they wanted the movie to do something different. They wanted you to be a certain way then, and people didn't react that way. In fact, they felt sympathy because like I said, they were pissed off that people were not being listened to. And it does have everything into politics because like I said, no, um, Joker. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is alliance directly out of politics. Nobody's civil anymore, and I don't think he was talking to me. I think he was talking about politicians and how they're always screaming about things and no one's really agreeing, and we as the people suffer. So and it's like, have you seen what it's like out there? And it's no different than how things are going on today, guys. I just watched a video, guys, today of these guys breaking into a 7-Eleven, one of those flash mobs, and the guy the I won't say where because I don't want to get. It's it wasn't where my, but like I said, I just saw another video and it just made me sad, guys. You know, we're all descending into madness and chaos. I mean, this is exactly what the Joker wants. Not this Joker, but like, so I don't know. But that doesn't mean, guys, we can't do nothing. But you are not powerless in your life, guys. Never, never, never. Don't ever think that you guys can't. Stan Lee was just one guy, guys. He changed the world a lot. There's people in the world who don't recognize Iron Man or Hulk or Don't tell me, guys, that one man can't make a difference. One person, I should say. Female, whatever. We got to make this world a better place, guys, and it just starts by having these conversations. And I would rather right now I would rather use one video. Come on, guys, give me one video out of 100. This is like my 60 something video. Give me one video, guys, where we have a conversation that may change, just a little bit, and have a conversation and say, you know what? I know Jacer's gonna give me flack, like, bro, you shouldn't be talking about your art. And that's true. The next video, guys, I won't talk any politics, but I was actually going to make a separate video. I'm about to end this video anyway. I may do a follow-up, maybe get on camera. We'll see, guys. I haven't decided. It's tough out there, guys, I know. And I've been saying this for a while, but now it's just even more tough. And like I said, you can't. The funny thing is, you guys can't even escape it anymore. I mean, I know friends who are just not seeing, or they saw Joker. Go see Transformers, guys. I heard that's a good one. Jacer actually saw that, recommended. I thought about seeing that. So, or guys, just find something to take your mind off it. I mean, don't watch this video. I promise you guys, this is just me. I don't plan on this video getting a lot of reviews. Really, just one video. I just wanted to let this all out because. If you watch this video, guys, bless you. But I really don't blame you if you guys are just want to turn this off. Just mute it and just watch me draw. I don't blame you guys. But the thing is, guys, that I know a lot of people are feeling this way. You're feeling hopeless and things like that. But I promise you guys, this is just, it's all a test in life, guys. It's all just one big test. You gotta be tough enough to handle it. One day, guys, you're gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I lived through that. Fix his eyes. I think I made it too. Remember, guys, eyes are still kind of pointy here. Eyes. Hey, guys, when I saw Heath Ledger look down like this when he's in the jail. Oof. Going with the white. A little more eyeshadow because we need more eyeshadow. I hope that makes sense, guys. You know, such a shame. I really was actually looking forward to this movie. I did like I like these different takes on characters, guys. These different interpretations. You know, because the one thing I like about this, guys, is that you don't have to like. Let's say you do a different version of Batman or Joker. It doesn't have to be canon. It could just be, just your idea. Like I said, what the idea I had about Heath Ledger being a soldier. It was just a theory. It kind of made sense. And then like, maybe I'd leave for him to he just heading to Gotham, stuff like that. Or maybe he's gonna go meet his wife, and then that's what happens. Maybe he doesn't have the scars yet, but then like my wife just said I'm pregnant, or we're pregnant, and that could lead to the story. Exactly. But I also think it was bad writing that killed the story. I think they killed the Joker, the movie, not so. Let me know, you guys. Please text me in the message me. What you guys think? Did you guys go see the movie? If not, are you gonna rewatch The Dark Knight? You're gonna listen to my video, my pathetic rant on politics. I don't know, guys. I've never wanted to do politics for this channel. Not really. I mean, I personal stuff because like, guys, I started the channel because I wanted to bring people together. Politics unfortunately doesn't do that, but this isn't really politics, guys. This is something that's just wrong with a lot of things in entertainment. Like this is you can't you can't say that there's something not wrong in entertainment. Why there hasn't been. I mean, guys, the only thing we have left is the only thing coming out right now. You even know. I mean, there's Captain America. So you guys excited about that? There's the Penguin show, guys. Like I said, go watch Penguin. I watched that. So there is still that. That's what I'm saying, guys. There is still hope. So don't give up hope, guys. Let's see that a little bit more. Remember, guys, keep his hair nice and messed up. Not my best Joker, but alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna end this video. I'm sorry, guys. I'll make an apology for this. I know this isn't what you guys want to hear, but like I said, this movie just has directly related with everything that's going on with Hollywood and stuff. I just don't want you guys to remain delusional. Just please don't be delusional. It's okay to see the world. What's going on. And you still gotta rise. You gotta rise above a little, guys. You gotta keep drawing and keep try to ignore a lot of stuff. So, like I said, what do you think, guys? Yeah, that's a mad looking guy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, if it says it, but let me know if you guys see the Joker. Are did you like it? Tell me about like your favorite part, or what are you looking forward to anything this year? Or tell me I'm wrong, or let me know what you guys think. I really like to know if you guys like kind of agree with me on some part that like it, what I think, what they were really intended for these movies to be. So I don't know, but I'm sorry if Anna's on a Debbie Downer, guys. So next video we'll have a good one, guys. So until next time, yeah, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. So peace.